I sit and wonder at the world tonight. I never know how it will be. We see it all in black and white and painted all so reasonably.
So I just finished sanding the aft deck. Needs a good old clean up, but I didn't video me sanding it, but you can probably imagine it's several hours of sanding. Random orbital sander first of all, then the little triangular sander to get in the corners that you can't get into with that thing. And here's one of my criticisms of Bosch, is that these pads, these Velcro pads, wear out so quickly. I'm always buying the things, and that one wore out, so I've got this ancient and very cheap triangular thing that I dug out, still works, and finished off with that. And then go around the bits you can't get to with any of those with a hand sand, but it's all done. If I'm honest, it's not come out quite as flat as the foredeck, but I shall fill it and work on it and get it as flat as I possibly can. It'll be fine, it's not bad. Next job, run around with a vacuum, get rid of all this dust. You can see it's laying pretty thick, and I've already vacuumed once and before I sanded again. And then wipe over with a rag with acetone, and then get some filler on it and start to flatten things out. But it's looking good. It'd be lovely to get this done. As you might have noticed, I've split the whole boat into 5 sections. I did the bulwarks and the cabin sides first, section 1, then I did the main deck, then I did the forward deck. This is now section 4, the aft deck. Last section will be the hull. And that way it sort of breaks it up, so I get the sanding of a relatively small section, the fill in, so if I wanted to, I could sand the entire boat in one go and then go through and fill it, but it gets, well, sanding isn't everybody's favourite job, and it almost certainly isn't mine. So it's nice to break it up and do different things, the sand, fill, paint, and then get onto the next section and repeat the process. That's what I do for my sanity, that's why I've done it like that. Anyhow, vacuum and dust down and get on. Well, as you can tell probably, the aft deck is now painted, well, nearly complete. 5 coats is what we've got. 1 more to go, 6. The cockpit, actually the cockpit well itself I haven't done yet because the floor of the cockpit isn't glued in yet, and I did leave it loose, give me access to the engine room, but I think I will glue that in there and get it painted. But that's where we are, looking great I think. And next stage is to get onto the hull and get that sanded. Yeah, very pleasing. Makes it look quite a lot bigger, the cockpit area. Actually makes it look a lot bigger I think. Very nice. The other big thing I've been doing this week, you might remember a couple of weeks ago I started cladding the top of the hatch turtle, and here it is. Looking pretty good I think so far. It's black locust cladding. This is the aft end where the sliding hatch slides under, and I'm going to put another piece, a raised piece up here to stop any water running that way and off into the boat. So it'll be a raised piece here, and I may well put a raised piece through the middle. I think it would look quite attractive. But certainly a raised piece here that would be big enough to be able to grab hold of there. Yeah, but it's on its way, coming along, looking quite good I think. Obviously needs a lot more sanding, but the shape is good, it feels smooth, it feels, well shaped. Happy with that. Made a lot of mess in the shed again though. That's the way it is, isn't it? Well, that's it for this week. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time, I hope. If you like what we do here, you could consider perhaps supporting these videos. We've got a Patreon thing going on. Link coming up at the end. As little as $1 a month. See you next time. Bye.
And on the day she was kissed by the sun, head thrown back, taking it in, a new day has begun. Still going steady, she was stopped by no one. Determined strides as the day got brighter. Oh, 'cause she was kissed by the sun. Ooh, no one can stop her now. Ooh, living till sundown. Taking it in, warmth spreads like the rain.